come on, dude. You're not allowed to follow me in here. This is a secret area that you're not allowed in. No, stop it. Stop doing what you're doing. What a jerk. Hello, everybody. I'm Kindly Keyin, and welcome back to Hello Neighbor. So there are some things that you guys wanted me to do, namely one of the most requested things that I have not yet done is gone behind the secret golden apple picture, painting, whatever you want to call it. So we need to run upstairs and, oh, there's the neighbor. Okay, we can jump past him though because we have that ability now. That makes things actually really, really nice. So basically we need to jump over here and then jump over here and then get over there. And then one of these paintings, one of these golden apple paintings apparently triggers this painting to open up. And this is something that I have not done yet. So I want to find out which one of these. It's not that one. Okay, is it this one? Let's see. Nope, not that one. And I assume that it's the golden apple pictures. I think that's what you guys said. So that's what I'm going to do. There's only one more left. Get it. Get it. That one's not working. So you know what? That makes me think that this is the one. Okay, let me see if I can get to it. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Yep. That's it. Okay. Nice. All right. So what exactly does this take us? Oh. Wow. Okay. Oh, shoot. This guy, come on, dude. You're not allowed to follow me in here. This is a secret area that you're not allowed in. No, stop it. Stop doing what you're doing. What a jerk. Okay, so that gives us access to that room. Now, we accessed that room from the train tracks. If I recall correctly, we broke open a window and we had to jump across a pretty big gap to get into that section. There goes the neighbor phasing in and out of our known dimensions. So that gives us access to that room where we have that key code button and we have that weird no gun room. Okay, so actually what I want to do is get back up there and I want to try a couple of things because you guys had mentioned some tips on how to get that door open, and I'm not sure if they're going to work or not. Of course, we always have the option of just using ghost mode, which is kind of cheating, but I do really want to know how you legitimately get past this door over here, because this one is quite the mystery. I don't really get it. And there's this thing here. There was the thought that this thing spits out whatever you drop into the gears that break the magnet, and I wonder if that's actually true. So you know what? I think that we're gonna test it. Why don't we just grab something that will fit in that area? Doesn't look like, I don't know if a box will fit. You know what? The lamp will fit. The lamp will definitely fit. And I'm actually just gonna fly up there because I just don't want to deal with having to platform all the way back up to this room. We're just testing this out for the sake of science. Okay, let's turn this guy off. Let's go back into walk mode. Turn off ghost mode. Oh, I did not turn off ghost mode. I need to turn off ghost mode and go back to walking. All right, so we go in here, and if we drop this guy in there, that kills that. Now let's go back into flying and ghost mode, and I want to see if that pulling that lever will spit out that lamp that we just dropped into that room. Now I just have to remember how we got into that room. I think if we go through here, and then, oh yeah, there we go. And then we can go right up here, like that. Okay, let's go back into walk mode so that we're not tempted to just cheat our way into that room. Of course, we might actually do that if this doesn't work. Okay, so if I pull this lever, I want to see, come on. Spit out a green lamp. Let's see. Oh, yes! Okay, okay. We're onto something because this says no guns allowed, right? No guns. Now, I don't know what happens if you try to walk a gun into this room, but I think that we need to go get the gun. Where did I put the gun? I don't know. I don't remember where I put the gun. We're gonna have to go on a scavenger hunt and find the gun. Okay, I think you get the gun up here. You get it up in this room, right? No, you don't get it in this room. And this actually turns the magnet back on. That is actually really interesting. So when you pull that lever and it spits out whatever you threw into the magnet room, the magnet turns back on. No, wait, let me think about this. The gun was in that weird room with all the apples getting shot by the baseball shooters. So that is actually up here. Here we go. This is the room where the gun normally is. Yes, okay, good. I didn't take it from this room. Okay, so now what I want to do is go back into that one room. And you know what we also have to do is we have to do the sun and moon room. I had speculated that this only opens at nighttime, and that is right. So once you pass this, there's a sun room. You have to prop this guy open and then come back in the day, and then the sun room will be open. So maybe we'll do that here in a little bit. Or of course we could just phase through it using ghost mode. Okay, so we're back in this room and I have the gun, and I just want to see what happens when you try to walk into this room with a gun. The gate closes. Okay, so if I take it out, okay, very interesting. So basically what we can do to get the gun into that room is we can fly up to the very, very top and of course go back to the room where you drop the thing into the magnet gears. So we'll go back to this guy, go back into walk mode, and let's drop the gun in there. And then let's fly back. I know that I'm kind of cheating because I'm flying back and forth, but really it's just cutting out all the platforming that I have to do to get back and forth between these rooms. I just want to prove how this puzzle works. That's basically my goal here. So hopefully you guys will forgive me for flying around and kind of cheating it here. Okay, let's go back into walk mode. All right. And now if we run into this room and we pull this lever here, yes, there's the gun. Okay, what do we do with the gun? I have no idea. I mean, we got a gun into the room that you're not supposed to have a gun in, but it doesn't actually let us into this room, which is actually kind of disappointing. We can break the glass, but it doesn't really do anything for us, does it? This may just be an incomplete puzzle, to be honest with you guys. It seems like all the working parts are here, but it's not quite complete. That's at least my guess. So you know what? I don't feel bad about cheating through this door. So let's go through and see what's on the other side. Okay, we've done it. We've made it. Okay, we are on the other side of this room. And there's a chair there. Okay, does this lead? Okay, you can't actually get through this, even though I removed the chair. There's a giant dresser or whatever, piece of furniture in front of this door, so you can't actually get through this door, even if you remove the chair. And then this guy leads to another chair blocking a door. And, oh, okay. Takes us to the little lift room. Interesting. There's really nothing here, to be honest with you. But again, this could just be an incomplete puzzle. And the fact that there's really nothing in here and this doesn't really take you anywhere kind of proves that this isn't really meant to be done yet. But at least we kind of sussed out how to get the gun into the room where you can't bring a gun. So we solved like half of the puzzle, but the ending to the puzzle isn't actually there. So, I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty cool. Now, this guy here is a complete and utter mystery to me. I have no idea. So if you guys have any tips on what the button combination is for this or how you figured it out, or if anybody has figured it out, I would love to hear your theories, because this thing is weird. And there's no clues, there's nothing. You just have to kind of hit the buttons and hope that something happens. I don't know. All right, now we're moving on to another really, really weird and interesting secret. Now, I don't take credit for this. I actually discovered this after watching a video from IGP. Super awesome dude. Check out his videos on Hello Neighbor, because he's really, really smart and really, really good at digging into mysteries. So definitely check out his videos. But I wanted to show you guys something that I found out in his video. So we've been in this room before, but you can see there's this little there's this little nook, and there's something in there. There's something on the other side. Well, guess what? You can just walk right through this. What the heck? Okay, and then you keep on going, and you're under the escalator, it appears. And, yeah, you get an Unreal Engine missing script. What? That is bizarre. That is very, very strange. What happens if we walk into it? Well, we get teleported to a very special room, and we've actually seen this room. This is the binary room, and if you recall, this is way the heck out in the middle of nowhere. We found this by flying out here, but believe it or not, you can actually come here legitimately by hitting that little weird script error button and finding that little secret in that room. So yeah, so I got a message on Twitter from XXInfiresXX, and they translated this binary code that we're looking at right now. So it says 1003063 is running again. The second third is available. I need help. Keep it a secret. If they find out, they might abridged me. That sounds real weird. I have no idea what that means, but we can see that that code 1003063 is in there once again. So what does that code mean? We still don't exactly know. However, we have discovered something really interesting. It seems like TinyBuild is doing something called an ARG. You probably heard of it, alternate reality game. So basically, it's like a weird mishmash of like weird websites and codes and things that if you figure out the mystery behind all that stuff, typically you'll find out some secret or maybe like a release date or something along the lines of that. So that's basically what's going on right here. So if we go to 1003063.com, this is what pops up. Weird stuff. It's basically giving us a breakdown of some kind of code. Now, what does this code mean? I have no idea. This code will basically repeat itself over and over again at a certain point. It's still loading new information. Oh wait, no, you can see it restarted at players base movements update. You can see ALP4 data refresh. Yeah, like alpha 4 data refresh, I think is kind of what that breaks down to. But it's basically just repeating this stuff over and over again. And there's not much more. There's a timestamp down in the lower right-hand corner. Mandatory temp test data wipe in. And it's a countdown. It's a countdown. It's basically saying in 3,305 hours and 9 minutes, something is going to happen. Now, some have speculated that in that time, Hello Neighbor is going to come out. And I think that could be a solid theory right there, because I think this points to a date in October, which seems to kind of fit the overall kind of development time that Hello Neighbor has taken up to this point. It could be another, like a beta or another alpha, but I'm willing to bet that that is actually pointing to the actual release date of Hello Neighbor, like the full game. Now, if we jump back into the game, you can see that we have these cubes, right? There's red, green, yellow, and white. And basically, this is a number code. There are a series of hidden blocks throughout the world, and they correlate to a number. So people have broken it down. Basically, there's 5 red blocks, there's 3 green blocks, there's 2 yellow blocks, and there's 3 white blocks. So basically, that gives us a code of 5323, and some very smart people have figured out where that code actually worked. So we've jumped back over to the website here, and you can actually see this little button in the lower left-hand corner, copy temp test data. If we click that, it asks for a admin password. And yes, that is where we're gonna put that code, 5323, and if we hit enter, it's gonna download this AI raw test data P2. So there you go, it gives us this code, and this is actually the same exact thing that we see on the website here. So this is just a dump of the repeated code that you're seeing on your screen when you're in the website. So what's the point of downloading this? I don't know. But now it calls this file part 2. So here's what I'm thinking. If we look back at that binary code translation, it talked about the second third being available. So that must be referring to this website and this code that we're seeing. Now, what's the first third? My guess is that it's the QR code that we broke down and translated in Alpha 3. So that first part where it gave us 1003063, and he talked about how they're trying to find him and he buried something and a lot of mysterious stuff. So I think that's the first part. This is the second part, and now we're waiting for the third part. And once we have all 3 of those parts, something important should be revealed to us. But as I mentioned, IGP has an amazing breakdown of all of this stuff. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little taste of this information that we've figured out up to this point. I take 0 credit for finding out this stuff. I do not have the brain capacity for that, but definitely check out IGP's videos. But please come back because he's way, way cooler than me. And if you start watching his videos, you guys might never come back because you'll realize what an idiot I am and how awesome he is. Please come back. Please don't go. Don't go. Okay, you can go. You can go. Well, I thought that we'd end off this episode with a bird's eye view of the entire neighborhood. We can see the entire map from way the heck up here. I flew way, way up here. Pretty cool stuff so far. There's a lot of mystery around this version of Hello Neighbor. I cannot believe how many secrets they've packed into this game. It's absolutely insane. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for this episode of Hello Neighbor. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. And of course, if you'd like to see more, you can subscribe to my channel. All you have to do is click that little circle with my logo in it right below this window. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.